Hello, welcome back to another episode of Everyday Anime for everyday people. I'm Isaiah. I love anime, and I hope you do too. How's that one? I'm still trying to figure, there's got to be something at the beginning. How are you guys gonna learn to respect my opinion on anime? Which, dude, anime is so divisive. People are so opinionated about this stuff, and I guess I am too, to an extent, but I like to think I'm more open. What I don't like are people that are like, no, what you like sucks, this is the best show. God, I guess I'm like that too. I don't know. I don't want to be like that. I just don't want to be exclusivist. I don't want to be like ostracizing people and gatekeeping anime. There's a lot of anime gatekeepers out there. That's not what we're doing here. What we're doing here is recommending, reviewing, and discussing anime, and I hope in it for everyday people, so that's why we call it Everyday Anime. We've got, let's see, what do we have up here? Another midnight lo-fi streets. We've got a nice little 7-Eleven, Coke machine, rainy corner. Who doesn't love it? Who doesn't love the lo-fi? Everybody does. Everybody loves the lo-fi. We can all thank, I'm assuming, Adult Swim and Samurai Champloo for that, right? Today we've got a bit of a special episode. This one is a special. Today I'm gonna give you some anime that you can watch with your girlfriend. Anime you can show your girl, okay? You've been putting in the work. You've been nicely watching The Voice and Love Island and Love is Blind, all right? And you haven't made a peep, all right? So you've earned a recommendation. Now be careful, okay? Be very careful when it comes to recommendations, not just for your girl, but for anybody. You have to bat 1,000. As soon as you get a miss, you're cut off. Everybody will go, this is true for everybody. You can be very careful with your recommendations. Be very choosy. You've got to know, surefire, that they will like this thing, okay? Because it takes work to get people to try something out, to try a food, to try a restaurant, to try a show, movie, book. I mean, people are resistant, all right? Somebody to me goes, oh, you should check this show out. You'd really be like, what the fuck do you know? What do you know what I like, right? That's everybody does it. What makes you think you know what I like? You don't know what I like, right? So recommendations is an uphill battle. What I'm doing right here, I'm hoping as I approach it, what I do is I talk passionately about the anime, and then eventually you'll go, you know what? Actually, I think I might check that out, right? You might hear one of these things I'm talking about. I think I might check that out, right? But dude, be very careful, okay? Now before we get into the list, it's a very short list. It's 3 with an honorable mention. Okay, there's just no point in talking about that third one. You probably know what it is. All right. But before we get into that, there are some things you have to, and this goes for recommendations, not just your girl, but especially your girl, but anybody. Rule number 1, never draw a hungry crowd. Okay. Now what that means is do not oversell the thing you want them to watch. For instance, I want you to watch Batman Returns, okay? Do not go, this is the best movie ever made. This movie is gonna blow your fucking socks off. This movie is the best thing ever made. Oh my God, it's so good. You're gonna love it. This is incredible. I mean, you won't believe how good this movie is. It's just, it's the best thing ever made. Don't do that, okay? Because now, when they show up, You've invited criticism into their mind, and they'll go, we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, sure, show it to me. We'll see. We'll see if it's the best. And if it's anything less than the best, it's gonna suck. And right there, you've lost. So do not draw a hungry crowd. Instead, go, Batman's pretty good. I really liked it. You should check it out. I think you should check it out. That's it. Don't oversell, okay? For the love of Pete, do not oversell. With these animes, don't go, this is the best anime you've ever seen. This is it. You're gonna love this. No, just be like, hey babe, I got something for us to watch. It's an anime. Maybe explain a little bit about it, but just say, I really like it. I just wanna show it to you. I wanna see what you think, okay? We watched Love Island last night. I thought we'd check this out. Okay? That's it. Okay. Now, without further ado, let's get into it. Now, these are anime you can show your wife, girlfriend. I mean, that's the hardest hiccup, right? You love anime, but what makes it better? Watching it and getting excited about it. I have nobody to watch anime with. There's a few anime that I've showed my wife, and that's it. Otherwise, I'm watching anime alone. I have nobody to talk about it with. That's why I'm here, okay? I would love to have somebody to sit down and be like, wow, wasn't that cool? What do you think's happening? What do you think about this? I'd love that. I would love that, but I don't have anybody to share it overall with. Again, there's a handful I've showed my wife. So what else is better in life than sitting down with your girl and putting something on and just loving it together? Like having something to watch, it just brings us together, okay? So the first one up, Chainsaw Man, okay? So if your girl, which some are, is okay with like a little bit like gore, cartoon gore, now this is where you're gonna miss out. This is where you're gonna lose a lot of girls. This is where a lot of women are gonna, and it's at the gore. I know for some of us, like myself, it's like you don't even notice the gore. I just don't even think about it, right? But it's gory. It's very gory. By nature, it's very gory, all right? But Chainsaw Man, okay? And that's because your girl, some of these shows, you have to think like a girl, and girls like shows that they can have little crushes on, okay? Here's something interesting. I showed my girl My Hero Academia. She loved it. It's not on this list, but your girl still might like My Hero Academia. So try it out. She has, a crush on one of these characters. Guess who the crush is? So it's Shoujo Todoroki, obviously. All the girls have a crush on Shoujo. That's who's there to have a crush, right? But guess who she has a crush on? And it took me a long time to kind of understand this. Tokiyami. Right? It's the bird head guy. He doesn't even have a human face. He doesn't even have a human face. And you know why? Because women love the dark, brooding type, right? And that's what shoujo is. Shoujo Todoroki, the guy with the two-tone hair, is the dark, brooding type. But you know who's even more dark and more brooding? Like literally, like birds brood, dude. He's literally a darkness. Like his power is like the darkness, and he's literally like a bird. He is the exact representation of dark and brooding, right? So you have to think about, these shows. Like, I think this main character is cool. Is my girl gonna have is she gonna have a little crushy crush on one of the characters? Because that's what's gonna get you through. That's what's gonna get them into the door. There's gotta be a quiet, cool, calm, collect type guy. Now, Denji, your main character in Chainsaw Man, is not necessarily be that guy, but his partner is. Chainsaw Man is about Denji, a poor young man who merges with his pet devil dog, Pochita, to become the hybrid Chainsaw Man, gaining the ability to transform his body parts into chainsaws. It sounds so stupid, but it's so good. I mean, that is literally exactly what happens, but it's, it exists in a world where almost just like Jujutsu Kaisen, like how curses come about, people's fears, every fear has a devil attached to it, like an actual entity. And that's what these people do. He joins this devil hunter organization, and he's got the chainsaw devil. So the fear of chainsaws is what created his devil, right? Chainsaw Man is fantastic. I really love Chainsaw Man. I think your girl might like so try that out. So think about your girl's likes. Think about the stuff she kind of likes. And you might be surprised with Chainsaw Man. I think you might be surprised with what she likes. Now, this next one, I am very confident in when it comes to recommending to your girl a show to watch. The next one is Dandadan, okay? This show is very silly. It's very over the top. But again, you got to think like a girl. And the love interest between our two main characters That's where you're going to get them. Chicks dig that kind of shit, bro. Dandadan is a supernatural action comedy manga serialized following two high schoolers, Momo and Okarun, who gain powers and fight ghosts, aliens, and other paranormal threats after a bizarre encounter. The whole show is it's not super serious. It is a very exciting show. Yeah, so because of this love interest, I think that one. Now, my wife loved this show. She loved it. All right, now I know all wives are not the same, but my wife is pretty up the middle as far as lady stuff. All right, our next one is solo leveling. All right, solo leveling. I've talked about this on a few different episodes. I bring it up a lot, and there's a reason. It is amazing. A fantasy web series about the weakest hunter, Sung Jinwoo, who gains the ability to level up after a life-threatening experience in a dungeon, becoming a powerful player. Okay, if your girl likes the dark brooding type, which she probably does, the stoic type doesn't say a whole lot, more actions than words, okay? Trust me, solo leveling is a surefire. There's this dark fantasy thing. If your girl liked Twilight, if she liked Twilight, dude, she's this has nothing to do with vampires or anything like that, but it is like fantastical. There's like a fantasy aspect to it. But I'm telling you, your girl is going to love this. So out of all the ones on this list, if you're gonna recommend to your girl to watch something with you and she's not super into anime, solo leveling is your best bet. Best bet, period. Best bet. In fact, show this first and it will get you your foot in the door for these other ones. Like if you go solo leveling and then Chainsaw Man, you're good, dude. You're good. Trust me. You are in. It is a home run. You will be batting 1,000 if you choose solo leveling. It is an amazing show, but that is without a doubt a show that you can show your girl. Okay, let's see. And do we have any more honorable mentions? Zom 100. I think you could show your girl that. Playful, good. You can show her Zom 100. And one more honorable mention, Death Note. Death Note, tried and true. To be perfectly honest, if your girl's literally never watched anime and you want to ease her in, start with Death Note. That is always, for anybody, you ease in with Death Note. Everybody has their first, everybody loses their anime virginity to Death Note, and it could be the same for your girl. But there's your list right there. If these are anime that you can recommend to your girl, do it carefully, follow my instructions, and you have to pick and choose. You have to know your girl. You have to know her types and stuff. But Dandadan, Chainsaw Man, Death Note, solo leveling, Zom 100. There's your list. Try it out. Let me know how it goes, and I hope it goes well, because there's nothing sweeter in this world than sitting down to an awesome anime with your girl. I love it so much. I wanted to share it with you, and I hope you get to have that same experience. Let me know how it goes. If you like this episode, please like and subscribe. This is Everyday Anime, where we discuss, review, and recommend anime. I'm Isaiah, and I will see you next time.